I'm Caitlin, product marketer at Revenera, and I'm joined today by Pushpa, our new product manager for software installation. Today, we're going to be discussing all the latest features added to InstallShield, including our upcoming 2024 R2 release. Pushpa, do you want to tell us a bit about your background before we get started?
Hello. Thank you, Caitlin. My name is Pushpa Dindur. I have joined Flexera a year plus now. I am strategic senior product manager here, managing Install Shield, Install Anywhere, and FlexNet operations. I have around 20 plus years of experience in the software industry and in different domains and different capacity. I'm very happy to be part of this podcast where I'll be talking through the latest features of Install Shield. Thank you.
Great, thanks, Pushpa. So before we do dive into those exciting new features from our latest releases, I thought we could take a moment to revisit what we introduced last time. Can you give us a quick refresher on the key updates that we covered in the last podcast, including the support for custom extensions in MSIX and integration with Visual Studio 2022?
Right. So in our last webinar, if you recollect, we spoke about integration of Visual Studio task, the build task with Install Shield build task. So usually they go both hand in hand, and our users are used to this kind of integration. When Visual Studio moved to support 64-bit app support, we had to upgrade our Install Shield to support the same, and we went in a phased approach where we enabled user to build the applications in Visual Studio, and next they were able to build the script projects also from Visual Studio 2022 directly. And in our last webinar, we also spoke about how Install Shield allows to write custom extensions to your MSIX project to achieve very customizable actions at package level or app level in Windows. Uh, we have a lot of extensions. We have been writing a lot of extensions, and it was becoming difficult to keep up with them. So we decided, instead of adding too many extensions, we provided a framework where users can add their own extensions to MSIX and easily customize the actions. So that was what we spoke in the last webinar.
Great, thank you for that refresher, Pushpa. If anyone does want to find out more about what we covered last time, please do check out the previous video. We'll include a link to that in the description. So yeah, check that out. Moving on anyway, so there's been some new enhancements around digital signing. Can you tell us a bit about how InstallShield now supports signing via a custom sign tool?
Yeah, so with security being the front and center of all the discussions, like mm, businesses, individuals are all looking to leverage the power of digital signature to enhance the security into every step of their operations. So, in that light, there are several standards in the industry recently for digital signing. So, among that, let me talk a little bit about EV signing, which is extended validation code signing, where it's a process that uses the digital certificate to authenticate the identity of the software developer or publisher, and then it verifies the integrity of the software. So this type of code signing offers a very high level of assurance to users, safety and assurance, because it involves a rigorous verification process by an authority, a certificate authority. So this is the industry standard, and more people are adopting it. Now, Install Shield has offered support to integrate the signing mechanism, be it the built-in signing mechanism or custom signing solutions from any external vendors. So we have support to integrate these mechanisms. So when I say built-in sign-in, it's direct sign-in, and we support EV, what I spoke just now, or HSM cloud code signing from vendors like Amazon, or Digicert Trust Manager signing. These are all the built-in we support. And apart from this, we also support custom signing solutions from any third-party vendor. I can name a few like Azure Key Vault, etc. And based on their need, and the level of security which they are comfortable with. Users can support either the built-in or custom, and they can easily integrate either a 64-bit signing or a 32-bit signing framework into their CI/CD pipeline, and we have support for both of them. Yeah.
Great. Thanks, Pushpa. So you have people who are interested in finding out more about the changing digital signing standards and their impact on the future of secure software installation. We recently hosted a webinar with DigiCert on the topic, so we'll also include a link in the description where you can watch that on demand. So, Pushpa, do you still support .NET Core in custom actions, and how does this ongoing support benefit our customers?
Yeah, we do support .NET Core and custom actions. Custom actions, yeah, are already supported in C Sharp, C++, JavaScript, VB Script, PowerShell, you name it. And all this .NET language framework were supported earlier. Now, we support custom actions in .NET Core languages and C Sharp also, so that our developers can continue to use Install Shield and comfortably write and integrate in the language they know, and integrate their app packages easily with Install Shield. Yeah.
Great. And what new additions have been made to enhance your already advanced and dynamic suite projects? And what are the latest updates in InstallScript?
Yeah, so install shield offers different types of project type, right? Like we have basic MSI, and then we have our own proprietary installer project type like install script and advanced UI, which we call a suite. So InstallScript and suite has a rich set of features, and on top of that, we have been enriching that with more and more features. Uh, and in the recent past, the additions are. One which the signing solution which I just mentioned, both the custom and built-in support for signing, and on top of that we have added in-app updates and also Windows Package Manager for the suite project. So that's our latest addition.
So, talking about the app updates, how have you improved that process?
Yeah, so I mentioned that we support downloadable updates for our advanced UI projects. So, what actually it means is based on the mode in which you're running. So, this advanced UI suite, we can run it in install mode or we can run it in maintenance mode. So based on the mode you're running, suppose you're running in install mode, the installation has the ability to check for an updated and advanced UI suite setup launcher, right? That you would have already hosted on your website. So if there is an updated setup launcher, then automatically, if you're in install mode, it will go download the launcher and then download it and launch it. If you're in maintenance mode, it will give an option to end user to select, okay, do you want to download it, and then he can opt to download and then launch it at his preferable time. So this is what when I mean app updates for the advanced UI suite setup launcher.
Great. So, I think that takes us up to date. So, Pushpa, when's the next release going to be, and what can we expect to see?
Yeah, so the next release is slated to be in the first week of January 2025. Our team has worked and almost ready with the features, which I'm just going to speak. So we are very happy to bring in the release, which will so you'll see that we are supporting enhanced full ARM support. That means you can now install files to native ARM locations on Windows 11 running on ARM machines. So earlier, basic MSI, MSIX, uh, uh, and Suite always supported the running on ARM processors. Now we have added the same support for InstallScript as well. So now all the types of projects can completely run on ARM locations on Windows 11. That is one of the important feature you'll see in the January release. And apart from that, we are keeping up with the industry. Very recently, Windows Server 2025 came up. The preview was available till November, and November end they released the official version of Windows Server 2025, and we have already added support for running installer on Windows Server 2025. So these are the important points, important features which you can look forward to in a January release. Apart from that, small things which you can see in the release notes along with the release.
That's great.
That's all we have.
Thank you very much, Pushpa, and thank you to everyone for tuning in to find out about the latest InstallShield releases. We'll be back for the next release, so do watch out for that video.